All right, let's go ahead and call the Senate to order. Sergeant Arms will please secure the chamber doors. Members will please take your seats. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. President.
All right, our members have entered their presence. We'll waive the invocation this morning. The clerk will take the call. With 4 members present for our pro forma session, the Senate is now in order. We do have some work, but before we do some work, we do have a very, very special happy birthday. And so a member of our Secretary of the Senate, Nick Garrett, happy birthday today. Happy birthday. He's exactly where he wants to be, in a rainy day, rainy birthday, right in the Senate. All right, any announcements before we do have a little bit of work to get through. Any announcements before? If not, welcome to our wonderful Chair of Judicial Proceedings and his incredible daughter, Jacqueline. Welcome, Jacqueline. We didn't mean to scare you. There's a beautiful flag, though, for this pre-Maryland Day Eve. All right, let's waive the reading of the journal from the prior legislative day. We have an announcement from the President. Clerk will read the announcement.
In accordance with Rule 33D, the following legislation has been reassigned as indicated below. House Bill 639, Delegate Smith, Restrictions on Use, Solar Collector Systems Alteration, reassigned to judicial proceedings.
All right, message having been read is adopted. We have a message from the executive. Clerk will read the message. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there were 2. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Secretary. We have another message, reassignment. Clerk will read the second announcement, rather.
In accordance with Rule 33D, the following legislation has been reassigned as indicated below. House Bill 1143, Delegate Moon, Courts, Recording of Proceedings, Access, reassigned to judicial proceedings.
All right, the announcement having been read is adopted, and the bill will be reassigned to the appropriate standing committee. Now we have a message from the executive. Clerk will read the message.
Dear President Ferguson, in accordance with Article 2, Section 13 of the Constitution of Maryland, I'm pleased to submit the following appointment nominations for confirmation by the Maryland State Senate. These individuals bring exceptional knowledge and ability to the office for which they have been nominated. I'm confident they'll provide the strength of experience and leadership to instill confidence among our citizens and ensure we succeed in our goals for Marylanders. I look forward to your favorable approval for these nominees. Thank you for your assistance and support. Sincerely, Wes Moore, Governor.
Message having been read is ordered journalized, and the message will be sent to the Committee on Executive Nominations. It looks like we have another message from the executive. Clerk will read the message.
Dear Mr. President, this is to inform you of my intent to withdraw 13 appointments previously submitted to the Senate for advice and consent. I will submit new nominations to replace these appointments. The withdrawals are referenced on the second page of this letter. Thank you for your assistance and support. Sincerely, Wes Moore, Governor.
All right, message having been read is ordered journalized. We will refer those names to the Committee on Executive Nominations. Another batch has come through. So the desk is now clear. Desk is clear. We do want to make sure, do we have the resolution, or we do have the citations? All right, if we could ask the Majority Leader, and do we have our...
Do you want me to read the names first, photo? Mr. President?
Yes, we will. Yes, certainly. I'm just realizing we don't have our
photographer.
We're going to have to, can we ask that we do a makeshift, yes, our wonderful Deputy Chief of Staff is going to take the lead of being our Senate photographer for the day, and we will make sure that we have the photos available. Majority Leader may proceed.
Okay. We have Evelyn Bennett from Dorchester County, North Dorchester High School.
Thank you.
Alvaro Seren Ruiz from Prince George's County, Eleanor Roosevelt High School. Alice Hummer, Anne Arundel County, Meade High School. Juliet Leith, Montgomery County, Bethesda Chevy Chase High School. And Vedant Patel, Howard County, Marriott's Ridge High School.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's make sure we can do our, we could have the Minority Whip and the Majority Leader join us here for our photo. Excellent. We thank you all. Do you all know where you're going to school? Any decisions yet? April 1st. Ah, got it. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Yes, Chair recognizes the Minority Whip.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is my first time, and I guess probably the only time this session I'll be doing this responsibility. I did want to say, we've had and I think you referenced it earlier today in some of your comments, we've had a very difficult week on our roadways. This morning, thankfully, I don't believe there was any fatalities, but had a really bad situation with a truck overturned at the beginning to 795. As I was driving by this morning, the truck was still there, but the fire was out. Just want to say a big thank you to all of our first responders, and we're really truly blessed. And I know we have a lot of dialogue on the Senate floor about the role of government and how much money we spend versus what we tax and all those issues that come up. And we are very blessed to have this excellent shock trauma center in Baltimore that our state funds, and also our local and state first responders just do an amazing job. So thankfully, it seems that nobody was killed this morning. I think there was a couple of injuries, though, so hopefully that'll work out. But just wanted to take a moment to we'll keep everybody that's been affected this week in our prayers, but also a big thank you to our first responders.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much for bringing that up. Absolutely. And we did receive the names of the 6 individuals who were killed on Wednesday's tragedy, and I think on Monday evening we'll honor them and make sure we can send a citation to their families in their honor. So horrific. It looks like a father and son were on the work site together. Just awful. It's awful. Yes, Chair recognizes Senator from Montgomery County.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Based on the comments that our friend said, you get a greater appreciation of family and how much it means to us. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to recognize some of my family that's here today. My mother-in-law, Connie Fullerton. It's great to have you here.
Welcome. From the beautiful Kansas to see our wonderful Annapolis. Great. Excellent. All right, any further business before we adjourn for the day? If not, let's do a quorum call.
Mr. President?
Has everyone recorded their presence? Appears so. The clerk will take the call. With 5 members in the chamber and a quorum being present for this pro forma session, the Senate of Maryland remains in session. Chair recognizes the majority leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the Senate of Maryland stand adjourned until Monday, March 27th at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yeah, right.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you. 8 p.m.
Excellent. Without objection, so ordered. Have a phenomenal weekend, everyone.